Hi folks, and welcome back to Old School Customs. Today we're going to do an update on the Schwinn Delmar. Big shout out to DIY Dark Matter. Told you I'd do an update for you. So what the problem with this bike right now I'm having is I had the motor rock, and somehow this booger setup is moving, and I don't know how. I have this bolt cranked in here, I have these two bolts cranked in here, I have these two bolts cranked in there. There's really nowhere for it to go. It's got two back motor mounts, but that's neither here nor there. It's moving, and it's making me throw this chain right here on the jack shaft, and I don't know why. When I'm standing here, I physically don't see movement in the motor, but when I run it off of my movie studio at 60 frames per second, I see movement, and I'm sure all of you seen movement, and a couple of you commented on the movement. Alright, so I'm going to loosen this bolt up. Loosen this bolt up. One of the I don't know if he's a subscriber or not, but somebody commented on that one of my videos. They said that they have extended front motor mounts, and if I could get a bunch of them, I would totally put an extended front motor mount. I asked and I've Google searched for front 80cc, 66cc, 49cc, 100cc front motor mount extenders, brackets, and I haven't come up with nothing. So now that I have these two nuts on here loose, I think this one is bottomed out, the one down here inside. I am going to give these two bolts a tightening, and then I'm going to tighten this one to pull any slack out of that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to try to do. So now with that being pretty darn tight, the accrement is where I wanted it to. It was like straight in line. If I brought it up, it would be like taking it off of parallel to the motor. So I'm going to tighten this one up and see if that pulls I could tighten this one down. Alright, in order for me to put this chain back on now, it's all hemmed in here, I have to take the big front sprocket off, which gets hemmed up around this chain. And I mean, I've done this 1,000 times. Sometimes it's so bound up that I need to put a screwdriver. Come on, give me some slack. Give me some slack. Have some slack, please. Alright. I have a feeling that I need to loosen this and move. I have a feeling something got out of alignment. So, alright, you start wrapping this around the front, and then I could like pedal it on. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see if I could do this. I don't have my tripod here. Alright, it's on. Let's look down the plane. Does it look like something's off? It looks pretty straight from where I am at. I'm not understanding. I don't think I need a tensioner. Alright, let me see if I get this thing started. Well, I didn't get far. The walk of shame. Now the other, the actual bike sprocket popped a link or something. I can't find it. But I literally made it like my neighbors are busting my balls. Ball busters. How do you like that? I got the neighbors busting my chops. Doing the walk of shame. What the hell's on the bottom of my shoe? Oh, tape? So yeah, I don't know where the master link went. I don't know if I have any more. Might have to run up to the store. That's the first time I've had a problem with that chain. So there you have it, folks. Broke a chain. I don't have another master link. I used them on another build. I was doing a bunch of old BMXs, an old Diamondback from, I'm 50, and it was from when I was like 16. A Diamondback and a dyno, and I was pulling all my old BMXs out for my son, who's now taken a new interest in bikes. Since I brought this thing home, he can't get off it. He loves it. So I'm considering just yanking this motor off and putting it on a different bike. I have a GT, I have a Giant, I have two different Schwinn Frontiers, I have two Treks. This frame was just not designed for this type of motor, and I'm sick of messing with it, and I just want to get on it like my blue one and ride it. It's just kind of ridiculous. I already I don't think it's the jack shaft. I think it's the whole crank setup. This bike didn't have the right setup to begin with. I put this crank hub, and I mean, I could use it all on different build. I could just put this bike back to stock with, you know, brakes, and let my kid ride it. I don't give a shit. But let me know what you think. Put it in the blink blank down below. Try to be nice. We're all just trying to have some fun. Bunch of old men. Let me show you what else I got going on. Alright, here's the GT. Here's a Trek. There's a Schwinn, a Giant, another Schwinn. So I don't know if it would help, but this is a, if it would be any different, it might be worse. Here's a West Coast chopper. You put that on. Here's another Schwinn Stingray, but I already have one going right now. And I was still waiting on parts for this. I ordered a big long length of 420 chain. I got this one, has the hub clamp. I picked up this one the other day. It actually came to me. The kid, I seen it on a Facebook group, and he lived kind of close, and I said he wanted 75 bucks, and I was like, will you meet me halfway? And then he actually came farther than halfway, and I gave dude 120 bucks to bring it to me. So I just literally got, coming home from work, jumped off the freeway, gave him his money, tossed it in my truck, and me and my son, we actually cleaned it. I don't know how it's so dirty right now, but we cleaned this thing. You see videos on this bike I put together. It was a disaster. There'll be a video on this bike soon. Here was the Diamondback that I put the chain that I did have with extra links. I've had this since I was, like, I don't know, 16 years old, and I'll be 50 in a couple days. We got this build going on that I haven't finished yet. I have to weld the, well, my son's gonna weld the battery right here. And this little chopper will have electric start. You can watch some of the build videos on this. And over here is the purple one that I was working on. Here's the motor. Thank you for watching Old School Studios. Please hit like and subscribe, comments down below. Try to be nice. Have a good day.